Just when I had time to reflect, just how the season went last year and what type of scheme I wanted to be in. There was a group of teams that called in, and I thought this is probably the best fit for me. I mean, you see the offense. I mean, I'm just trying to get in here and just fit a small role. These guys are rolling, and to be part of that, I think I have a great chance at a championship. You have to pick a team that you want to play for. And I think the best part about it is Andy Reid, who is one of my favorites, coaches of my NFL career. He's had me since I've been, 20 years old. Now I'm at 31. Had a long talk, and Brett Veach, a guy that believed in me, for years. So this was the right fit, I think so.
What were those conversations like on Saturday with Andy and with Brett Veach?
Just the team they had here, and where they're going, their type of goals, a realistic approach to get to the dance. I mean, when you look at a team like this, it's so explosive on defense, especially on offense. I mean, the playmakers around, and then the quarterback. I mean, this guy is for real. He's the real deal. So getting there with him and all the other weapons, and as a unit, it just made sense. That's kind of the conversation how I went and what we talked about. And knowing Andy for years, he's always sitting in his office, drawing up plays, looking at old tape, trying to fit the players in there. So that was kind of the biggest conversation.
Sean, you said a minute ago the best part of coming here was getting back together with Andy. Why do guys love to play for him? What is it about his coaching style?
I mean, to answer that question, there's so many different answers. I mean, I love Coach Reid. But the biggest thing for me was just he's always been honest since day one. He's honest. He shoots you straight. His family, they're the same way. And as a coach, I've learned so much from him. And now coming here, I'm sure he can teach me different things. I'm an older player, and I want to stretch my career out as long as possible. I want to be productive as well. And I think just playing with him, the type of roles and setups, and you watch the tape of the offense and how they go up and down the field with small plays to big shots, to utilizing all the open space for his players. I mean, when you see that, you fall in love with that. And he does a great job of getting the talent. I mean, a lot of these guys are drafted here, and they get better with time, and he gets a lot of that credit.
Do you feel like an offense like this can kind of get your career numbers back to kind of the way it was in Philadelphia in those first couple of years in Buffalo under Coach Reid again?
I think so, just with the players around that they have here. Just the space. And also, I want to say majority of my career, I've always been the key guy. When I come here and I'm kind of down on the grouping. You got the quarterbacks and all the wide receivers. Even in the backfield, they have some good players. So if you look at it that way, I mean, I come in here and do some things, and not just being at the red dot, that every game the defense is circling. And that helps out. When you have a lot of help around, I'll be coming here because they're already set. The group of guys are already there. I'm just coming here to do my part.
How do you envision that dynamic being between you, Damian, and Darwin, now that you're part of the mix?
Yeah. Well, there's some pretty good backs. I mean, that's for Coach Reid to kind of handle. I mean, and the good thing about that is he's been doing that for a number of years with different guys like Deuce Staley and Westbrook, who had really good careers. So I'm open to working hard, competing. But the ultimate goal is to win. That's one thing that I haven't done yet. I've had good numbers, which and I've done good things. But I want to win. I mean, with a winning team. And whatever it takes to get that done, we'll do.
Is this the most confident you've been that a Super Bowl is actually possible for you in your entire career?
I mean, well, you got to put the work in. Nothing's given to you in this league. You got to earn it. But if you just look at the players, the success they had, the focus, and also it's something about just being here. I mean, the players are all good friends. Sometimes you have a lot of superstars. This guy has his own routines, and it's different the other side, but they're all on the same page. And that right there is special, and just to be part of that. And I think it's a realistic shot. I really
Sean,
do.
You've been on fast teams. I mean, offenses that are pretty fast. Have you been around any offenses that are this fast with Tyreek and other guys?
Yeah, well, Coach, we were talking about that earlier, and he said that this is probably the fastest team, but I haven't practiced yet with them. I've just seen them on tape, and they look real fast. So I'm excited to get out there and practice and see how it really works. But we'll see. I mean, back in the day, that's when Deshaun and Mike and them guys were really running Macklin. So I'm anxious to see how it works out.
Last year in Buffalo, with all the injuries that you had on the offensive line, new quarterback struggled, how big of a challenge just was that last year, physically and mentally?
You know what? It's funny you said it because nobody ever talks about that. They always talks about, the negative. Oh, Shea didn't have a good year and this and that. But you're right. I mean, just before the season started, we had Eric Wood, a Pro Bowl lineman. He went down with a neck injury. Then we had a Pro Bowl lineman with Richie Cognito. He had a contract situation, and he left the team, right? And then we had Cordy Glenn, our left tackle. He got traded before the season started. So, I mean, that's 3 Pro Bowlers on the line. And then we had guys that kind of fill them in at the last minute, which, give them credit, they did good to the best of their abilities, But then we had a young quarterback. Then we had a lot of quarterbacks coming in and out the games from injuries, different things like that. We had probably 3 to 4 quarterback starters, So that was a tough year. Mentally, physically, it was definitely tough, But I'm past that. I'm here now. I'm looking for a big year. I'm looking to help this team out in any way possible. And I'm excited. I really am excited to be here. Going through all the choices I had when everything happened on Saturday. And I felt it's the best fit for a lot of different reasons, and I'm excied to be here.
We'll go these 2, and we'll Nate and then Adam. Go ahead,
Do you
Dave.
think you can get enough grasp of this offense before this weekend to get out there on Sunday?
Well, I've been in the playbook all day today. Tomorrow, then we'll keep going. But the thing is, some of the terminology is a little different, but a lot of concepts are kind of the same. The coach has a lot more wrinkles than before, but there's some similarities. The hard part is different offensive schemes. The code words are kind of the same, so it confuses you a little bit. But I should be fine. I'm a smart dude, and I have nothing else to do. But so it'd be like homework here and at home.
There were some reports that LA was also interested, which obviously a huge impact on the AFC West. Why Kansas City over LA?
Yeah, that was a tough one. Because I've played with Anthony Lynn, and his running game is really good. They have a good team also. Phillip Rivers and Tyrod Taylor, guys that I know and are very successful. So it was tough, but I just felt better with Coach Reed. I know him. I know him very well. I like the offense. And I think that's probably my best fit. Over there, it'll be good too, but LA's far. I got a 7-year-old son, so, he wouldn't like that very much. And also the taxes. So, everything matters.
Is your son staying in New York, just to follow? Is your son...
Back and forth from Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last one, Nate.
You mentioned before just the relationship with Andy and Brett. Before Saturday, had there ever been a time where you thought, man, what if the reunion got back together or the band got back together?
Yeah. So my last 2 years, right, at Buffalo, I've had so many trade requests. My agent on the phone, hey, we got a trade request. Back and forth, rumors every year. So I thought it would be with Coach Reed, right? This is when Hunt was gone. He just left, right? And then the Eagles. So I said, okay, I'm going home somewhere. If it's back home in Philadelphia or back home with Big Red, it's going to happen. And we always stayed in touch. We've always been friends, from his wife to his kids, and then everybody back in Philadelphia. So I knew it would be one of those two, and my agent, Rosenhaus, he kind of figured that himself. So it worked out.